everyone, Kaio Zaber here, getting ready for another round of Metroid Prime. Last where we left off, we had just made our way back to not Magmore Caverns, the ice area. I know it has an actual name, but you know, unfortunately it seems to have escaped me for the moment. So we're back there. We have our superb we have our double jump and we have our boost ball. So now, whoops, it's time for us to proceed on and beat up a big old Queenie. Yep, we got to beat her up. Got to get our hands on the wave beam. And then from there, we will fall down and just everything will be just fine. I hope. All right. Now, I believe in the... Well, you know what? This actually has a good semblance of how my morning has been going so far. So a little bit behind the scenes. Today is Sunday. I thought I had choir practice. That's rich. I thought I had choir going on bright and early this morning. So I was all like, all right, time to go, time to sing. Got there and started to walk into the choir room. Found out that my group wasn't in there. And I was like, I don't know those people. Took a closer look at the emails and discovered that singing was actually going to be for later on today. So that's why I'm here with you guys right now. Wow. Took a lot more than I really wanted it to. I could use some missiles to return on that investment, please. All right. Well, maybe we'll get a bit of a bigger return. There we go. So, along with that, then I was like, well, I've got plenty of time left. I need to go get some breakfast because otherwise this morning is going to be a fast. So I was like, okay, McDonald's. McDonald's sounds good. Went over to McDonald's and was like, I would like food. And, well, I ordered on the app because then I can choose exactly what I want, I can pay for it, and life is good. So I show up there at old Mickey D's, and I'm like, well, I don't feel like the drive-through just because also my truck's window has been acting up a little bit. So I proceed to walk to the nearest entrance, and I park on a different side because I don't like getting caught. Basically, you know, if you've been to most McDonald's, if you park on one side where everybody's driving up to the drive-thru, you have a chance of getting stuck by a bunch of people. So I learned to park on the other side. So I parked on the other side and got out of my truck, went over to walk inside, pull on the door. The door's locked. I'm like, okay. So I walk around to the side that's by the drive-thru, pull on the door. The door's locked. I'm like, fine. So I got into the truck. I walked back around to the truck, got into the drive-thru, picked the wrong side of the drive-thru, and proceeded to wait. Not that big of a deal. I should have used boost ball. Oh, well. Anyway. Oh. Okay, let's... Okay, pardon me. Got to concentrate a little bit on these guys. Okay, that's one. Ow. Got that covered. So, got into the wrong side of the drive-thru. And basically, from that point on, after the other person left, I was able to finally get the food that I wanted. But it was an ordeal. It was frustrating. It was all, could have been better. All things be considered, this morning hasn't been the worst thing ever. Just been a few trials that, like everybody, we always have to just kind of work through. But I hope that you guys have been having a good day. And there she is, the Big Mama herself, whose cave entrance she'd been making, thankfully. Well, I will say she definitely looks mean. Nope. Love that I love that her ice just is so just that whatever metallic or stuff like that, whatever stuff her ice is made out of, she just basically can absorb any electrical, and then she discharges it. It's hilarious. But I will say she definitely looks a lot meaner and grungier than her standard definition counterpart. Ow. We're still doing all right. And thankfully, the missile rapid fire is still an option. Okay. Any second now, she's going, personal space, personal space. Come on. There we go. Oh, 3 off at a time. There we go. You're going to have to discharge sooner or later there, lady. Come on. Just gotta hop around like a big old grasshopper. Gonna have to start. Oh, we're only halfway through now? Wonder if, well. Nope. Yep, I knew turning my back on her was a bad idea. She is taking a lot. Huh. All right, she took roughly about 50 missiles, give or take a little bit. All right, what do you got for me? All right, looks like we at least went down 1 energy tank, and I'm saying that from a standpoint of oh boy, those gave us plenty of missiles. I'm okay with this problem. We went down at least 1 energy tank, but I don't know. There we have it. Wave beam is acquired. The wavy deal is kind of trippy. Whoop, wrong way. Oh, we've got the boost ball. It has to be the... Ow. This is a great training area for the wave beam, because the power beam is no good against the pulse bamboos. However, the wave beam, due to, I mean, I'm sure, well, due to the fact that it can go through stuff, but also just due to the fact that it, he's got powers. He's got superpowers, and they're very cool. We are not done yet. However, we have done important things, so we are going to save. Nope. You just stay there and be the big jerk I know you are. Okay, actually, whoa. Okay, we have to go here and pick up a little more missiles. There. Now, we're back up at the top. Ow. More baby she-goths. Okay. Oh, for Let's see, we've got the data already. Very good. Down we go. Ouch. And here, ah. All right, oof. Now the water puzzle, the one that makes everybody so happy. Okay, first, actually, I was putting the cart before the horse. There we go. Oh. I was misremembering the puzzle. I do like how the Chozo statues up there have their eyes wide open. I'm just like, ah, well, but it kind of makes sense, seeing as how they're basically spewing out water. So, of course, they're like, oh, this is the worst job ever. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, before I forget any further, any music you guys are hearing right now is kindly provided by the folks at ocremix.org. They are not a sponsor. However, by making sure you guys know where to find them, and highly encouraging that you guys go. And as they say, toss a coin to your Witcher. You will be treating, we will mostly stay cool, and you guys will be treating yourselves, to some great music done by some great remix artists who take old-fashioned tunes that, old video game tunes that you've heard from many of your favorites, and well, make something good out of them. Add a little bit of additional life to them. I highly recommend you give them a shot. And like I said, toss a coin to your Witcher, because they certainly have earned it. I've enjoyed going and listening / watching these playthroughs with you guys, and hearing some of the tunes. I am very entertained, because it's, you know, life is great, especially when certain tunes play at certain convenient points in time in the video game, and I'm entertained. I hope you guys are as well. That really, really, really sucks. Smart move that they disabled that door because, boy, we would be draining this thing pretty quick. A little bit of a stutter there as there was the transition. I don't recall the original game having that much difficulty. But, not that big of a deal. I might have to try it out and just see what the original did. There we go. Let's try that again in instant replay. All right. Let's also try to not screw this up. I would greatly appreciate to get this puzzle done and probably get a little bit into the... All right. Here we go. Bingo. First try. Not really, no. Okay. We'll go over to the save point right here because, well, we do need to save. I've got enough time. I should be able to get... We'll see how far I can get. I think in keeping with the... with the theme here, I should, at a bare minimum, be able to get to the holo projector, which that might, depending on how timing goes, be a good cutoff point for us. Just from a standpoint of, well, like I said, I did double check the clock. I do have choir today, and it's going to kind of be important. All right. Okay. Yep. Oh, ow. Fine, be that way. It's a pity that you only can disable the turret, that you can't actually, set the turret to murder, death, kill things that aren't Samus. Oh, well. Samus comes walking in. It's like, oh, it's a birdie. And Birdie's like, I'm a birdie. Oh, no. Wait, what? Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Okay. Good jaw movement. All right, one down. All right, we are already down one energy tank, so they are definitely not playing. Here's the other guy. All right, two problems taken care of. The doors have been unlocked. Now, I know there is I know that... There we go. Okay, pop them open. Go ahead and get the map data for the Space Pirate Labs. Now, I believe that animation is definitely a lot nicer than it was in its counterparts. Well, in its original GameCube counterpart. Whoop. All right. Instead of wasting another one, there we go. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Not to Hydra. Yes, to Hydra. All right, we're down another energy tank. So definitely starting to feel it. But again, this is hard, so I'm not that upset. It's supposed to be hard. Okay. All right, active. One thing that appears to be missing from the UI is when on classic mode. So we do have a good targeting reticule, but in the original Metroid game, not that it was that big of a deal, in the original copy of Metroid Prime, you had an indicator, which was a nice add-on. Ooh, we burned that sucker alive. As I was saying, we had a nice target indicator stating how much of the beams systems were charged. Notice right now we don't. All we have is your target is here. So if I was to say anything, I would complain that that's a little bit of a regression. It's not the worst thing ever. It's just, I would say it's a UI regression. Now, yes, I can. Bad. But it's just a UI regression that, I mean, again, and there's nothing else right now in Samus's HUD to tell us how much of the beam system is charged. Is it the worst thing ever? No, it's not. It's just a little... It's a nicety and a flavor that that Retro Studios originally put in. And, you know, I don't know, to a certain extent, it kind of makes sense that Samus would have a manual indicator on her heads-up display as to how charged her current beam system is. That's my opinion on the matter. You guys might have other thoughts. Oh boy. Oh dear, my wife is gonna kill me. Ow. Wow. I have crap timing. There we go. Hello, Pointless Turret. How are you doing? Problem solved. And we are there. Whoa, hi. Where the hell? You? So some nice facial work where Samus's head tilt was looking off in the direction of one of the bad guys. She was space pirates, I should say, that she was working on taking care of. The fudge. Oh, there's multiple of you, huh? Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. It's like, oh, all my bosses are dead. Beep, beep. Like, it's not really how I think you should be operating their computer, but, oh, Samus wasn't there. Samus wasn't there. I do think it's hilarious, though, that the space pirates, in all of their infinite glory and thoughts, thought to set up a observatory, a holographic observatory with mapping data just here on Talon. That's either just... It seems to me like it's kind of silly slash stupid priorities. But also, they were before a lot of the stuff went kittywampus up on the frigate. It seems to me that they were planning on being here for a while. I don't know. It's just me. It just seems silly that their priorities above, getting a better power system put in place was to put up this mapping system, which it should have stayed local to the frigate, at least until they were better ready for it. But, I mean, whatever. They're space pirates. They're fools. All right. And it's awesome that evidently part of the projector systems... Zebs. Oh, Zebs. Unspecifiable world, unremarkable until that last bit must have been Samus's personal data on it, because it doesn't make sense as to why the space pirates would be like, yeah, that place used to be good until we showed up. Those were good days. The map itself confuses me a little bit. I wonder if it is more of a galactic map, because I can't believe that Talon is in the same solar system as Zeb's. That just doesn't logistically track that well for me. Ooh, lights flickering. I like it. All right. With that, and looking at the clock, I am most definitely at time. We will go ahead and pick up this super missile. Metroid Prime's variant of the super missiles it's pretty good for what the series needed. In all actuality, I prefer Super Metroid and other games' rendition of super missiles, as I like having separate ammo caches for both, because both are equally usable in different situations. All right, but like I said, with that, we are at time. We've got a video in the can for, oh my goodness gracious, I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of jipping you. We are not going to make well, if I blather for a little bit, I can make the 30-minute marker. So with that, you guys can find me in the usual Kick, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, and X. You can also find me on you can usually find me on weekdays around 12:30 Central Standard Time doing Lunchtime Phasmophobia. You can find me on Monday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time in Trucker Rob's The Verdant Mint on Trucker Rob's The Verdant Mint channel doing Rise of the Rune Lords. I play Baxter the Butler and Brega the Bard. And other than that, well, you can usually find me some evenings playing, well, either Metroid Prime or some other games, just to provide commentary and entertainment. And as I'm trying to get into about 2 to 30 Central Standard Time, I try to bequeath you guys some additional content, about 30 minutes roughly, but sometimes they go longer, of various videos of me playing some more games. So with that, I thank you all very much for watching. I hope you're having a great day with where you're at and what you're doing. And I look forward to seeing you all again later.